Today, I have a message for someone that has already gone off on their own unique path. The very first card that came out was the Hermit, so that already sets the tone of this entire message coming out here. And as it progressed along, I'm seeing someone who is honing their own craft. They decided to focus and zero in on some sort of skill that they're developing, and they're wanting to perfect it at this time. And it appears that this skill that they're perfecting is having to do with an interest from their past, most likely a childhood passion that they're rediscovering at this current time. And when I asked particularly why you who's watching this messages for is going along this path, it's because there was some sort of tragic event happening. I'm getting an illness, particularly, or something in your life. Maybe even like something that happened to a family member of yours. Maybe someone died. But heavy on the illness for this, I feel like someone had developed a really life altering, life stopping diagnosis, and it put their life into perspective. So they are reconnecting with what they truly value in their life that they didn't really pay attention to before. So they're returning to what in their childhood has made them feel alive and gave them a sense of purpose. And I'm seeing here that this might be a mother, a new mother, maybe even a single mother. Regardless of whether this happened to you or to someone you know in your family that may have fallen ill, it is an event that has greatly restructured your life and made you rethink what is important to you and what you want to impart to this world. And you have chosen solitude in order to either discover this, or maybe in your solitude you have discovered this path. And when I asked for more clarity on what this path is, I got the Magician card. So it seems you are here because you want to create something, you want to bring something from the other side. I really associate the Magician with artists, because it's basically like you're taking the unseen, the imaginary world, and birthing it into the physical, making the mental a reality that is tangible in the 3D world. So when I looked into the nature of what it is you want to bring to this world, I found it very interesting that I got the Empress card. And it kind of made me think of it confirmed my perspective that it's an artist, the creativity, but specifically with the Empress, it's a very maternal energy, so I instantly had the thought that, oh, it's like, if it's not a mother, it's someone that works with children. Like, I kept, like, coming up with a bunch of word salad where I was like, oh, like a teacher, like an art teacher, maybe an art therapist, but you work with children specifically, anything to do with the realm of children. Even if it's like a hospital setting, it's like healing arts with children, artistic stuff with children. So that could be the path that this person is on, but it's not necessarily like a mother. It could be anyone. It's gender neutral. Or it could just be like a childlike instinct. Maybe the art that you're making depicts children, or childlike joy or whimsy, and reconnecting to that pure part of yourself that you forgot. And this is probably what's going to set you on the healing path. That's what you've decided to go on this path for, is like, if not to heal, but to rediscover yourself and put into perspective what's important to you. You've found that this path is most important to you, and it seems like the message here today is to continue on this. This is the right path for you. When I asked more about like specific guidance to the deck, it immediately had like this sort of rushing energy, like go ahead, do it, don't wait, don't delay. It's like immediately came out. I was like, whoa, okay, that's pretty strong. Of the, I mean, it's Son of Swords in this deck, but I think traditionally in the tarot it would be considered the Knight of Swords, which is a very like impulsive go-getter energy of someone just rushing into things. And it's kind of like the deck is urging for that type of energy. Like, don't think. Like, you've already figured out what you want to do. Just go out and do it. Don't let the thoughts stop you. And there's like a lot of like unexpected energy as this reading progressed. Um, but before I get to that, I was wondering like what exactly prompted this person to go on this besides like that one card about illness. I was like, I don't know if that's like a one-off, so I asked it again, like, what what exactly caused this person to go off on this? And I'm getting like looking into this card. It's like the card, there's like a rat around the cups, and it's like this empty sort of vibe of like discontentment or lack of support, just dissatisfaction I'm feeling with this person's life, which could have led to that event, that big event in their life prior to them finding their path. And that's just a confirmation to me about um, the roadblock energy from before. And the more I kept asking about the specific pathway, I got the Tower, interestingly enough, rather shocking. And then following it is the Hierophant, but specifically with these cards, they both are mirroring each other. So you got lightning striking the tower here, in this case a tree, and then there's also lightning in this card as well. And the Hierophant in this specific example is like a very, like, it's a raven, and you've got like a key here. So it's a very secretive, keep to yourself energy, but the raven is traditionally seen as a creature that can go between realms, which is very much confirming the magician energy from earlier. It's like these two are like the shadow and light version of the same energy in this specific deck, the way it came out to me. This was just confirmation for the magician card. But it also mirrors the tower in terms of like it's got this lightning energy, this sudden, unexpected event. But I don't just see it as an event, I see it as like this is urging you, this message is urging you to be a wild card. Just go out and do like the crazy idea that you have that you think is weird or maybe no one's ever heard of before. It is urging you to just embody this energy. Just go and like wow people. And don't let, and the secrecy of it too, don't let them know what you're gonna do. And that what is that meme where it's like never let them know your next move? That's the words that came to my head when I saw these cards that came out together. It's like move in silence, surprise people, but never tell them what you're about to do. Like really just go in and just go wild, go crazy. But don't announce it. And I just thought it was kind of humorous. I was like, wow, that's very strange. But when I was asking the usually at the end of the tarot, I go towards the oracle readings for guidance. And as soon as I like the very first card that came out was this card, which is find joy in the, was it find joy in the unexpected? It's literally confirming that. Like just go crazy. Just be impulsive. So like I'm even shocked. I'm even surprised at this reading. And the other deck that I looked at to confirm the Oracle is like my particular, like it's a fairy deck, which again, it's mirroring this card. This deck is specifically about fairies though, so I'm not really surprised, but I was called to do it. And it talks about being in a stage of play, which is a lot like the energy of this reading. It's like, it's not necessarily, it might not necessarily have to do with like actual children, but it's like returning to a state of childlike joy and whimsy, like the part of your life where things were new and wondrous and you were always surprised by things, like pleasantly surprised because everything was new to you, like you don't know anything yet, so every day was like this new discovery. And that is what these cards are. That's like the energy of the Fae is very much like childlike joy and wonder and being untouched by worry and stuff like that. And the guidebook itself, I just want to say the line from the guidebook here that it says the message is open yourself to the spirit of spontaneity and you will be led to find joy in the unexpected. Embracing whimsy can offer valuable insights and a deeper appreciation for the magic of everyday moments. Honor the impish and unpredictable nature of life. The Fae folk remind you that not everything is as it seems. Sometimes surprising twists can lead to delightful outcomes. Their mischief encourages you to approach challenges with a light heart and a sense of humor. Like I said, this deck, or this reading in particular, has gotten me to kind of like raise my eyebrows or like kind of giggle a little bit because I'm like, wow, that's very unexpected. It came from nowhere. And I'm not usually shocked by things. I've seen a lot of things, even in decks. Usually I'm not shocked by the heavier things, but this one is just like, wow, that's interesting. Interesting impulsive energy. Interesting that it's urging you to just do something, because it just feels like whatever this is, this idea you have, it needs to be brought out into the world, and the deck is sensing that you have something to offer that's very important. And the longer you wait, you know, when it comes to inspiration, a lot of artists understand this of like, if you don't ride the wave, a lot of times it kind of disappears. And this is the energy of taking action, catching that wave or that idea, and like birthing it into reality, basically. That's what the magician energy really embodies. So if you were unsure about a decision or an idea that you had on this path that you've chosen, the artist path, the magician's path, solitary also, then here's your confirmation to just go for it, go at it. It's gonna be okay. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I see here today. If you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated with you, remember to leave a like, to subscribe, maybe leave a comment. I do read your comments. I appreciate what you guys say. And then I'll continue this. But with that, I'm out. See you next time. Bye bye.